Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from the day, and this might be the biggest. Evolution, the all-women's PLE. Looks like it might be on its way back. So, Bea, thank you. Corey said WWE is looking to host an Evolution PLE in the near future. Everything on the schedule is still tentative, but it's currently set for the 5th of July, and it's going to be in Connecticut. More updates as and when they come through. So, nothing from WWE regarding this. It's a rumor at the moment, but a very detailed rumor. They did this once before. You're going back before the pandemic, and honestly, I heard it was not a big success, but the women's division is in a much stronger place now. I think we could even end up doing a video where we chuck a few dream matches around as to what we would like to see on this cards. So I really hope this comes through, and I gotta be honest, I hope it's not the only PLE for July. I would still like a normal PLE where we get the guys and the girls. You know, I'm really pleased the women get their own space, but I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be a bonus. I'm kind of hoping this is going to be additional. I'm kind of hoping we still get a normal PLE, one that's got the guys and the girls and tag teams and all of that in July as well as Evolution. So we're going to have to wait and see kind of what gets announced, but very exciting. I really enjoyed the first one, so great news. Right, Christopher, thank you. Natural disasters apparently going into the Hall of Fame this year. That's coming from WrestleVotes, so pretty good source. A lot of people was expecting it to be Demolition. Again, not confirmed. This has not come from WWE. This is coming from WrestleVotes. But Natural Disasters, you know, one of the great tag teams. Love Earthquake, love Typhoon. Yeah, I'm totally down for this. So, bit of a surprise it's not Demolition. They signed Legends deals recently, allegedly. And so, was kind of expecting them to be announced. Who knows? Perhaps they get announced as well. Perhaps, you know, the class will be a bit bigger, or it'll have a couple of tag teams going in. There's nothing to say we can't do that. But, yeah, I like this news. Big Natural Disasters fan. Right, PW Chronicle, Michelle McCool is going to replace Mickie James in Season 2 of LFG. Sources close to A&E claimed that The Undertaker was instrumental on getting his wife on the show. Sources close to the series claim Undertaker was open to continuing with the show if Michelle McCool was involved. So, Pete, what we don't know is if he, got Mickie removed. It might be that Undertaker just wanted Michelle to be brought in and had no issue with Mickie, but they've seemingly brought Michelle in and now Mickie is going out. Maybe it was a Mickie decision, right? Really don't know of any issue Undertaker's got with Mickie James. All we know is Undertaker played a big part of Michelle coming in, and seemingly now Mickie is not going to be a part of it. So kind of feel like there might still be a bit more to this story. Definitely would like to hear from Mickie James on it, but that's the latest update in regard to this. It said no words if Undertaker specifically wanted James replaced. He just wanted Michelle McCool involved. That coming from Fightful Selects. Okay, Randy Orton, WWE Ethan, thank you. This coming from WWE. Randy Orton will be live in Barcelona, Bologna, and London this March. March 14th, March 21st, March 28th. So Randy is going to be on the road. We know that March is going to be very disruptive. Very disruptive. They're all over Europe. That's going to mean earlier start times. And honestly, I probably need to get my head around that because it could really catch me out. I'm sure it's going to catch many of you out. The great thing about Netflix, though, is that you can always, when you get home, just watch it whenever. But for our watch-alongs, it's not going to be a fun month. Right? March is not going to be a fun month. It's going to be a lot of disruption, a lot of earlier start times. Right. Sagano says, Mark Shapiro teases big surprises for WrestleMania. Paul Levesque and his creative team are second to none. You'll be amazed at the surprises that are about to come your way at WrestleMania. I mean, what could that be? I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking Stone Cold. I don't know. I mean, who else is there out there that we could get? I mean, Hogan wouldn't be a big surprise. I don't know, honestly. Is he talking celebrities? Is he talking like singers and stuff like that? Or I'm not sure. I feel like we use a lot of the big names already. AJ Lee? Would he even know who AJ Lee is? So, I don't know. Exciting, though. Exciting. So, Brian, thank you. Yeah, this was big. Cal, thank you. WCW Vault has been launched. You can now watch WCW content on YouTube. Watch full WCW matches, episodes of Nitro and Thunder, complete pay-per-view events, Clash of the Champions, featuring all these WCW legends. So exactly the same as what we're doing with the old stuff with the WWE Vaults, the NXT stuff with the old historical NXT shows. We're now doing the same with WCW. So, Edward, thank you. Right, a bit more update, Cal. Again, thank you. This coming from Corey. Tampa, Florida is going to host Saturday night's main event on Saturday, May 24th. And it's funny because I had heard that it was going to be in June. This ain't that far from June. It's only a week earlier. So May 24th, I can totally believe that. The rumor I'd heard is that it was going to be in June and it's coming in at the end of May. Tampa will also host WWE Battleground on May 25th, and it could potentially be hosting Raw on May 26th as well. So it looks like we're going to be getting Saturday night's main event on the Saturday, Battleground on the Sunday, Raw on the Monday, all coming from the same place, all coming from Tampa, probably the same arena, of course. That from WrestleVotes Radio, right? Very interesting. Christopher, thank you. So Cody Rhodes is going to address John Cena's Elimination Chamber attack on tomorrow night's episode of SmackDown. So SmackDown is going to be real fun. So really looking forward to that. A little bit of TNA news. They've actually got Tessa and Cora working together. Who signed that off? I thought they would keep Cora and Tessa just well apart. But no, they're going to have them working together in a tag match next week against Masha Slamovich and Li Ying Lee. So, yeah, there we go. And then we've got Wesley against Laredo Kids. I think that might be next week as well. And then look at this. We got Obafemi. We got, can't quite see him, but Moose over there. Loads of security guards. It's a good visual, that, actually. Moose claims he will be the face of NXT and TNA after Roadblock. Roadblock, of course, next Tuesday from Madison Square Garden Theatre. It's going to be so good. Really looking forward to that. And here is the latest, right? WWE Roadblock's going to be Tuesday, March 11th. The theatre at Madison Square Garden. It can hold 4,600 people. So far, they've sold 4,400 tickets. Still 200 tickets left to go. So there's the ring. Looks like they might get a few seats around it. Then you've got this. You can sort of see the odd seats that are still available. I saw a video. I think it might have been Nails and NY that sent it over because I believe she's going. And even if you sit right at the back up here, you can still get a really good view of this stage because, I mean, that's what it's set up for. This is a theatre, so obviously having a good view of the stage is very important. So, great venue. Honestly, love the lighting as well. I've seen some boxing events there and it's just really, really cool. Really cool. Right, and this was interesting. Conrad Thompson, who is related to Ric Flair, knows plenty of people that work in WWE. He has done a lot of stuff with AEW. He's done like that, is it Starcast or something convention that they do just before certain AEW shows? You know, he's in with a lot of people anyway. He said that he reached out to Cody Rhodes, and this is what he was told. He said, I checked on Cody, and I was like, dude, I saw it, but a burst eardrum, ? Are you okay? Holy shiz. He replied, so this is what Cody said. Travis Scott didn't touch me. I mean, he did. He definitely did. I've definitely seen the video where he did touch you. It didn't touch me. I got a wild bruise somehow, and he sent me a picture of that. So there we go. Conrad Thompson says Cody Rhodes told him that Travis Scott didn't hurt Cody. So this busted eardrum thing, I don't know how much truth there is to it. I've always doubted it, to be honest. I've always had my doubts around the busted eardrum thing. But he did definitely hit him. I mean, maybe he hit him so hard Cody doesn't even know he got hit, but there definitely was some contact made. I know that much. Let's go to the Cena heel turn bit, shall we? Ryder, shout out to you. Yeah, so this moment here, damn, WWE are allowing this thing on live TV. What is bro doing? So he's just in the corner doing this whilst this thing's playing out, right? I don't really mind. I mean, I don't really know what this is. People say it's sage, and I don't really understand what that means. He just sort of like wafts it around him, doesn't he? Like he lights it, blows it, and then he's just sort of wafting it around. I mean, do you get high off the smoke just being around you or something? I don't know, but he's just doing that in the corner. Look, kind of like spreading it on his clothes and everything. I don't know. I do hard drugs, not this kind of low-level stuff. So I don't know what this is. This is like beginner stuff. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. I mean, for me, I don't mind him being in the corner, just sort of like getting on with stuff. It's a little bit like when you've got a mob hit, you know? You might have someone in the background just sort of like doing something. You know, to them, this doesn't mean anything. We do this all the time. Me and Rock do this all the time. I've seen this a million times. I'm going to waft this about instead. That's kind of how I take it. So from that point of view, I don't mind it. From the, if that's like a drug, should it be shown on TV? Should it be? I don't even know what it is. I don't even think the kids all know what it is. So, don't know. I don't know. I'm into the harder stuff, as I said. You know, that's rubbish. Stone Cold Steve Austin speaks on the John Cena heel turn.
What do you make of John Cena finally turning heel?
Hey, it had to happen sooner or later. Finally, it happened. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, whether the people accept him as a heel, or has he turned himself more babyface. I think it remains to be seen as the story unfolds. But nonetheless, they've kicked off an epic build.
What do you make of John?
He also says that he will be around for WrestleMania. I think there is a real good chance that we see him. He's been very clear in saying, though, no one's reached out to him. So when he says he's around, I don't know if he means like for meet and greets and stuff like that. I don't know if they're going to look to bring him in for something like, but he says no one spoke to him about doing anything on the show. I don't know. I think there's a good chance he will, to be honest with you. This was weird, right? So Larry, thank you. Hayden, shout out to you. So here we've got Bill Apter, right? Legendary wrestling journalist. He reaches out to John Cena's dad. Check this clip out.
Your son shocked everybody by aligning himself with The Rock. And why have you talked to him? Why did he do this?
You know, Bill, you're a real good friend.
Thank you.
We go back a long way.
We do.
So will you please stop? I'm tired of guys like you. I'm tired of the other phone calls I'm getting. I don't know why he did what he did. You're going to have to get that from him. I am so tired of this. Why don't we just let it play out and find out what's happening? A reporter's a reporter. But listen, Bill Apter, friend, enough's enough. And thanks.
Hello? I
I really appreciate it.
Well, wait a minute.
Mr. Raptor, I wouldn't say what Cody Rhodes said to you, but you know what I will say?
What's
Have
that?
a nice day, and thanks for nothing.
Jeez.
He does love professional wrestling. I think he did some stuff in professional wrestling, so he is not shy on playing the part, right? So I think that's him playing the part. I think that's him getting into a bit of a character. You know, he's decided this is how I'm going to deal with it. I'm so tired of people asking me about it, like, and he's kind of working as well. He's kind of known for doing that, to be honest. So there we go. That was what John Cena's dad had to say. Word of Wrestling, shout out to you. So apparently this was posted by John Cena and it had the Thuganomics theme playing over the top. So Word of Wrestling just wondering, is the Doctor coming back? Could be. I mean, honestly, could be. It could be that is what John Cena leans into. I don't think I would read into that though. I sort of feel like it's kicking up a lot of stuff, isn't it? John Cena's turned heel, something people have waited so long for. I feel like it's just kicking up a lot of memes and theories and lots of stuff like that. Honest answer is, we don't know. We don't know. And Ric Flair looks to be an obstacle for John Cena's road to 17th. Ric Flair said John Cena will have to go through me to get to 17. I'm just saying. Woo! I tell you what, he's down for it, isn't he? Hey, he's down for it. He's getting ready. He could absolutely be there. I don't know that WWE would want to have Ric Flair involved. I don't know that they would want to, because, I mean, if he's going to get involved, it's going to have to be limited, right? It's going to have to be limited because of his age and his health. But he's ready to go, man. He's ready to go. So that was the Cena heel turn folder. Let's go Wyatt's, shall we? A few bits in here. So 14 hours ago, Joe Gacy tweeted out this clock, which was interesting. Ticking down. Well, not actually, it's just an emoji, but you get my point. Word of Wrestling said Karrion is in the ear of Dirty Dom, who keeps mentioning a new member. With Alexa and Liv looking to enter a feud, could we see Judgment Day Wyatt Sicks? I think we could. And could Karrion be their sixth? So could Karrion be their new member? He does keep mentioning a new member. Could Karrion join the Judgment Day? Because it does make sense, actually, because Finn feels like he's about to fall out with Dominic, and it wouldn't shock me if Finn gets kicked out of Judgment Day. I wouldn't be shocked if Finn gets removed, right? So what about if Karrion comes in and actually takes over Judgment Day? That would breathe new life into the Judgment Day group. It would position Karrion as a leader. That has worked wonders for Damian, who obviously won Money in the Bank and went on to be a world champion. Rhea's been a world champion whilst being in Judgment Day. We've had tag belts on Finn. Finn, I would love to see get to a world title again. Maybe he can, maybe he will. But actually, Karrion coming in is not a bad shout. I thought this was a fun theory, a solid theory. I thought it was worth including. So, Word of Wrestling, shout out to you. Kirby said, I noticed that the Wyatt Sicks account deleted their most recent post. So this one, right, which was all Hellraiser 1987, and it had a couple of quotes from that film. Apparently that has now been deleted. So, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on with the flipping Wyatt Sicks? Yeah. They're putting posts out, they're deleting them, we're getting this clock emoji. Oh my God. Nikki Cross did tweet this out, though. Kat said, we are definitely getting the Wyatt Sicks back. So just an image there from Nikki Cross. James Grant, thank you. Right, SlamX. So there was a lot of chatter today about like some updated stuff. This definitely changed. It looks like they've now added archive recovered to the bio, right? So that changed over. Wyatt Sicks have updated their bio, says boardroom Wyatt, right? So that's changed. SlamX with eyes emojis. Ratchet the Owl, shout out to you. There was a thought that some of this had changed. I don't think it has, and I think people are looking into it now, and I don't think it's changed. SlamX said, as far as I'm aware, nothing has changed. Whether that stays the same this week, though, we're going to have to wait and see. And there was even a bit of chatter about one of the kind of emojis changing, but it hasn't, because SlamX actually posted this back in like May of 2024, and it's still the same. It's still the same emoji that they're using. Just to clear up any confusion, the GIF next to the family entry is not new. So there we go. SlamX going back to their credit to them, though. I mean, that's a great level of detail to actually have found it, posted it so that then they could go back to it and go, nah, it's still the same. So love that. So yeah, a bit of confusion around all of that, but as far as I'm aware, it's only that was updated. And there we go. So not loads from the Wyatts, and we'll have to see kind of if they make their presence felt on SmackDown. Okay, let's go to fun, shall we? Quite a bit. Oh my god. I am so excited. I am so excited. A lot of people might not know this channel because of figures, right? But when we started, we was doing quite a bit of figure stuff. We were doing toy hunts, we were doing figure reviews, and I would say, like, for the first 3 years of the channel, probably until we got to the pandemic, this channel was really being driven by figure videos. When we got to the pandemic, I wasn't able to do toy hunts anymore because obviously the shops were closed, and I didn't want to just order stuff and have it delivered. So obviously, you know, we was already doing streaming, and we embraced the streaming more. And I feel like the channel has kind of evolved. I will still do toy hunts. I still love toy hunts. But when it comes to like collecting figures, I'd say that side of the channel has sort of settled down. That's the way I would word it. But I love these figures. I have been collecting these. I went to America last year and I actually bought a load of this Walmart stuff. They're Walmart exclusives. You can also get them at Wrestling Shop here in the UK. I am not sponsored to mention any of that. I am only telling you because I collect them and I love them. And this got revealed today. This is the first 2-pack in this line. I don't think you're going to get this in shops. You're not going to get this in Walmart or at Wrestling Shop, right? To my knowledge. This is Mattel Creations. You have to go to Mattel Creations, the website, and you can pre-order it now, right? I've already pre-ordered mine. So you can actually go there and you can order it. Now, normally with these things, stand a decent chance of them holding their value, because, of course, not everyone can go to the shop to buy it because they're not in the shops. So this has been shown. It's going to come out at the end of March. It's the first time Dusty's going to be in this line. It's the first time Cody's going to be in this line. So you get a Dusty figure, a Cody figure. You get 2 cloth T-shirts, right? Finish the story and the iconic Dusty shirt. You get Cody's weight belt. You get an NWA championship, right, which I think looks okay. If I was to criticize this pack, really one of the only criticisms would be the NWA Championship. I think they could have just made it look a little nicer. It just looks a bit like stickers on a black plastic belt. But I flipping love this. I love this. And I'm so excited because this is the first 2-pack. It makes me think, could they do Demolition? Could they do Legion of Doom, maybe? You know, could we get some of those other tag team? They've already done Natural Disasters. They just did them as individual figures. But yeah, look at this father and son. Oh, God, it's so good. It is so good. I was not, this blindsided me. I was not expecting something like this to be shown. I wasn't expecting ever to get anything like this, so really do love that. I know I'm swooning over it, but I really do genuinely love it. So that was shown today. You can pre-order yours now from Mattel. Just Google Mattel Creations. It'll take you to the website. You'll be able to see it, and then you can order it, and it'll just get sent to your house. Talking of that, Wrestling Fig News said, here's some upcoming scanned talents. So look at this. Rowan being scanned in his mask. Gacy being scanned as well. The Creeds were being scanned. So these are Mattel figures that are being worked on right now. So how exciting is that? Right, Miss Clown, shout out to you. Check this out. It's just, it is what it is, to be honest. Right? There you go. It is what it is. There is Damage Control putting in the work. And I don't know why, but Iyo just started singing the Indiana Jones theme song. Iyo is so cute singing the Indiana Jones theme song whilst being pushed by Dakota. Just a great clip. Just a flipping great clip. Mayor Pete, shout out to you, said apparently Jumping Bomb Angels were in this video game. I don't know if I can get away with showing the video game because it's on YouTube, but apparently Dump Matsumoto arcade game has got the Crush Gals and the Jumping Bomb Angels in it, which I didn't know. So the Dump Matsumoto, you can sort of see the graphics right there. Obviously an older, we're going back to the, late 80s, early 90s by the looks of it. That's great. That's great. Jumping Bomb Angels in that game. I wonder if I could find like a port of it or something, That'd be cool. Oh, this is crazy. I love how they've done this. They've done it in slow-mo, right? Look, here he is. Oh, no! Mate! No, look at the faces. Oh, look, you can see the door just flip. No! There's no give on that. Oh, my God. I mean, when you take a bump like that, you want the door to be flat so you can break it and it'll sort of, break your fall, actually. You don't want to see, imagine that. Imagine you're jumping in the air and the door flips over and you can see that thin edge is what you're going to crack your ribs on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, mate, that is horrific. That is horrific. What's this? Oh, this is just a bit of fun. Claire, shout out to you. Erase your mind, thank you. Claire, shout out to you.
Mick Foley won the 24/7's title from my friend.
The camera's going. I'm going to win this thing. Check his arm. Check his arm. Check his arm. Someone get out of here. Whoa. One. Check it again. Two. Check it again. Three. We got a winner. We got a winner. We got a title. Son of a bitch. Thank you. I did it. No agents. I did it because I'm a winner. Woo!
Woo! So there we go. Mick Foley putting a hold on a fan and winning their replica 24/7 title. Listen, if you've got a replica and you're going to take it out in public, you should definitely have to defend it. So, Claire, shout out to you. Look at this from Byron Saxton. Byron said, for some, these photos will bring back joyful, nostalgic thoughts. Others might feel an enhanced presence of the age spectrum. Thanks to the staff at the whatever con here, the Blockbuster experience, right? For the cinematic hospitality and a trip down memory lane. Here's Byron at the Blockbuster experience. So, I don't know what this thing is. It's a bit weird. Like, it sort of has got a Blockbuster vibe to it, obviously. I don't know. I'd like to see a little bit more around. I mean, I'd like to see what's behind this big counter. The counter looks legit. The counter looks great. And the walls with everything, all of that's good. But I want to see, like, what the middle bits look like, and all of that. Oh, I do miss Blockbusters. This is good. They never used to have these I never saw these tables. They never used to do this in my local Blockbusters. Movie, or I don't know what that is. Don't like that. Be Kind, Rewind, Blockbuster shirts. So, yeah, I mean, great. I wish that it was a video. I wish we could kind of go around the corner. I want to see what's behind the counter. I want to see what's in the middle bit there, But the counter looks brilliant. Big banner there looks great. Looks great. Yeah, miss Blockbusters. Do you know what was great about Blockbusters is it was a bit of a meeting hub, really, because you could go down there and you might bump into someone that are also looking for something to watch that night, or you'd get back and, like, you don't really know what to do. And so you could say to your mum and dad, like, oh, should we get a film? Should we go to Blockbusters? And it was like, it's not the same now on fire up Netflix and just, anyone, do you want to watch that? Do you want to watch that? It's just a bit, do you want to watch that? Whereas, like, oh, should we go to Blockbuster? And you'd get in the car, you'd go there, you'd pick the film, maybe get a takeaway whilst you're out, go back, watch it together, eat in your takeaway. It was more than just a place, wasn't it? It was more than just a place to go. Some people probably just went there very regular and just got loads of films, whatever. But whenever I went, it was more a family thing. Wonderful. Great memories. Great memories. Right, who wants to eat, drink, and be merry with me? Get your tickets to brunch with me. So, Superstar Brunch Sessions with Chelsea Green now available. That is Wrestlemania Priority Pass. So, there you go. You can have some brunch, and you might even get a chance to meet Chelsea. Chelsea again. King Yeet Newsletter, thank you. Friday on SmackDown. And obviously, Friday on SmackDown, she's going to be in a street fight. So, hence why she's got this little play on Cactus Jack. I love that. Check this out. Look at this.
Oh my God, Randy Orton in the corner. Big Show's prone here. Big Show prone. And Randy Orton off the distraction. Randy Orton arcade on Big Show as Big Show was staring at the authority. Can Randy Orton capitalize on it? Can he go with Big Show? What an incredible turn of events here. Big Show and Randy Orton get the rights.
There we go. Look at that. Boom. So, Kelly the Wise Lady, thank you. I thought there was some real good fun. I haven't watched the rest of it, actually. DDT, that bit. Oh, yeah. Does it just play it again, is it? And then he goes up. That's great. When he's doing that, I'm like, what the flip's he going to do? I thought he was going to do a handstand. Like, something like that. I thought we've got a new Sol Ruka on our hands, you know? So, there we go. That was the fun folder. Was that everything? That was everything. Let's go over to other, shall we? Meiko Satomura. Amazing. So could we see her on... What day is it? Could we see her on Tuesday? Or is she just a fly-in visit? Don't know, but imagine that. It's Julia against Stephanie. Imagine if Meiko Satomura is like special guest timekeeper or something. That would be amazing. So Jordan Gray said it's a good day when the GOAT drops by. Right, yeah. We're not going to spend long on this because honestly, I've not watched it. And there are loads of quotes that have come out from it. I think the trailer probably did her a bit dirty, actually. I think the trailer did her dirty the way it was all edited and cut up. But I need to watch it, and I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen loads of quotes. So Carmella wanted to have a role similar to Big E when she was out injured. Why wasn't I afforded the same opportunities? That's what I keep asking myself, because I feel like I have a lot to offer. I have a fan base. I represent the company well. Why wasn't I given an opportunity somewhere else when I've shown interest and I've shown that I wanted to contribute in any way I could? They didn't give the opportunity. Is it because I'm a woman? I don't want to keep saying these things, but it is 2025 and we still have a long way to go with equality. I think the women there are extremely underpaid compared to the men. That's just a fact. Everyone there knows it. The women working there know it. They maybe can't say it because they're working there. Let me say it. I'm going to say it, and I'll speak up for them because it's important. There is some work to do, I feel like. I would imagine now at like the press conferences, the women will probably be asked their thoughts on these comments now. The rest, I mean, there's loads. She talks about having her contract frozen while she was giving birth and the injury that happened after and wanting to contribute, but the company seemingly not. Like, I'll be on a kickoff show. She said I could be a manager. And apparently, like, some of the creative people were on board with it, but it never went anywhere. So I need to watch this because it actually seems like there's a hell of a lot more detail, hell of a lot more stuff brought up than that little trailer suggested. So maybe we'll look at that tomorrow or something. Not sure, but I am going to try and watch that tonight. John Cena is now in the Guinness World Records for the longest babyface run in WWE history. I got a little problem with this, but only a little problem. I think it lists his babyface run as being like 2002 to 2025. So that would be a run of about 22, 23 years, right? Bruno was in WWE from 1963 to 1988, which would be 25 years. And he, to my knowledge, never turned heel. The only thing with Bruno is that he did have 3 years missing where he was away from the company. So I'm thinking that's maybe why they don't count Bruno. And so they've given it to John instead. So I can't really pick any fault with this. I would say that looking at someone like Bruno Sammartino, I would have a question, but I think I already know the answer as to why it wouldn't be him. And maybe like a Rey Mysterio. That could be an interesting one to look into, but I'm sure Guinness have looked into it. And they've said that John Cena has got the longest babyface run in WWE history. Right, Stone Cold on if he's going to help Cody. Casper, shout out to you, buds.
Every single year, and this year it's here in Las Vegas, so it's going to be pretty damn awesome.
You gonna be helping Cody Rhodes here at WrestleMania?
Hey, I haven't been in contact with anybody, so I guess anything could happen, but I'm here to round the men every single year. And
so there we go. He's not been in contact with anybody, but I guess anything could happen. And as I said, word on the street is he is actually going to be around, so interesting. So, Casper, thank you. And here, look, this person said, I want to see Zelina against Chelsea for the US title at WrestleMania 41. And Chelsea was like, loser leaves America. Which she might regret, actually, if she ends up losing that match. But that would be fun, wouldn't it? Put an extra stipulation in. So, United States Championship, Chelsea versus Zelina, loser leaves America. They won't do it, but I would be down for seeing it. Right, let's go community. So, Joe, shout out to you, said, went to the Mad Monster convention in Concord a couple of weeks ago. I meant to share my Uncle Howdy cosplay. Devon was the best wrestler interaction I've ever had. I talked to him for about 20-odd minutes. This is great. Look at that. Look at that costume as well. You did a brilliant job. You did a brilliant job, mate. And that's a great picture as well. That is awesome. That is a brilliant picture. You killed it, but you really did a brilliant job there. So, Joe from Charlotte, shout out to you, my friends. Really appreciate you sharing that with us because that's great. You did a brilliant job. Raymond, congrats getting a like from 2K25, WWE 2K25. TJ1983, getting a follow from Deborah. So adding another legend to the collection. Guru Siki getting a follow from John Cena. So maybe he's not all bads, right? Getting a follow from John Cena. Congrats. Look at this. Muggsy said, look at this sick Shawn Michaels autograph card that I found at a vintage store. I had to buy it. I would have bought it. Yeah, brilliant. Found it at a vintage store, signed Shawn Michaels card. So brilliant. Brilliant. So shout out to all of you. Right, I think we are done, my friends. Pretty busy day today, actually. Lots of news and stuff like that, like this WCW YouTube account and everything, and obviously the Evolution news and lots of stuff. So, hope you enjoyed it. Master Taker, thank you, sharing this news with us. Flag Music, thank you, buds. Fly Music is my name. What's the GH then? What's that about? Get rid of that then. Fly Music. That's easier. Let's go. Casper, shout out to you. Getting a like from Karrion Kross. Well done. Chris, Joe, Bradley, Wrestling's biggest fan, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Claire Webb, Metal Mama, Casper, Raymond, Wild Child Billy, Jang Tae Sang, Babs the Barbarian. I even knew that from your profile picture without even seeing your name then. That's crazy. Las Vegas Mats, Kelly the Wise Lady, Patrick Smith, King Yeet Newsletter, Mosh X Fiends said, I'm a nice guy. I gave you a shout out on my Facebook page. My page is called Mosh X Gamer. I spend a lot of time on it. Well, I really appreciate that, my friends. If anyone's around on Facebook, check out Mosh X Gamer. So, yeah, that's very kind. Thank you, Mosh X Fiend, a.k.a. Mosh X Gamer. I appreciate it, but Real Wrestling Fan CM Chunk, Johnny. Big shout out to all of you. Really, really appreciate all the kind words, all the support with this video series. And it is so important to the channel. And it's lovely to see so many people enjoying it. And long may that continue. So thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate the support. Bye for now.